That's something they value, but it's really kind of interesting that it's the second Lina here.
Maybe they just value the hero a lot right now. Like the mid lane heroes is, if you don't have the Earth Spirit, I think Earth Spirit is probably the most sought after hero. Like people are just trying to abuse the Blade Mill into hard heroes, the Primal, the Earth Spirit, the Kanka. I think Lina does kind of do the same, but obviously you don't get Blade Mill because you have a huge amount of magic burst right now with the Flame Cloak. And it's gonna help them hit the egg as well, so it has that extra value towards why they're drafting this game.
I love the metal music jumping over to a tree. Good. That mischief now. Increasing your move speed just generally.
Yeah, you should always be using it.
Yeah. In fact, it just makes it hilarious, honestly.
Yeah, it makes no sense before. Why would it slow you?
I guess because they really thought people were going to see a tree just chilling in the middle of the lane and, you know, get confused by it. The only time I've genuinely been confused by Monkey King when he mischiefs into a tree is when he's already on top of another tree. And I see him on a ward, but I don't see him. Okay. Fatal Bond's level 1. Does latch onto 3 heroes. Yeah, it was always a little goofy. You would just need to like try and find the courier to be able to actually move around.
Did they just get all 4? What? They got all 4 runes?
Seems like they did. Yeah, seems like they did.
Elg is like, where is my rune? Guys, I'm out. Where's my rune?
How much gold are they missing out on? Bounty gold, so he's missing out 160 gold basically. Is what he should have had. That's
a pretty big deal for Elg. Well, we'll just have to see, you know, what he's gonna do to recover. And he's also laning with a Phoenix, you know, not the best support when you're behind, you know, because Phoenix doesn't really do a lot in that scenario.
So I'm looking at the previous game that Shopify picked the Lina in, doing a little bit more investigation.
Sherlock Holmes Richie.
Sherlock Holmes Richie, as I believe everyone always says. And I think
Sherlock Holmes Garcia.
That's exactly it. Yep. My middle name is Sherlock, even if I don't have a middle name. I believe the reason that they picked it in that game and again in this game is because it simply just outranges easily the enemy mid. That time it was a Dazzle. This time, of course, it's the Monkey King.
Yeah.
So that seems to make a good amount of sense for me.
Yeah, and top lane, they've decided to put the Oracle at top. So he's been like just removing the Fatal Bonds. I think this is a pretty nice interaction. Pretty cool move here. That the Oracle stop the Warlock from doing what he's accustomed to do every lane, you know, Fatal Bond, push the wave out, and this time it's not really feasible for them, you know.
It is very mana intensive, I have to say though, for the, what's it called, sorry, on the Fortune's End. Then again, you really only need to do it a couple times for it to really pay off, as they do get a first kill down bottom. Saberlight and Crit put together the physical damage.
This is like the 4 bounty runes and having a Phoenix in your lane, you know. You can talk to a lot of core players like, what is the hero that you despise the most being in your lane? Phoenix is definitely up there, you know. Because Phoenix is very weak until he gets level 3.
The jumping jabs here. Blood Grenade is thrown. Q does have the Dispel available. Will use it. It's also going to catch RTZ, but he's already used his stick. Going to be able to at least assist Q in getting the kill, but he will go down. It's something here, but it is going to be pain in this top lane as well for Talon.
And yeah, RTZ should be happier there. He got the XP, so it'll be coming back with full HP, with a level advantage, and all they need to do now is try to pull the wave back so that the PA can farm safely, and he'll be really, really happy.
Mid lane?
He's going to be very aggressive. Q, jumping on him.
This is just... kind of a lot of action, very kill-heavy lanes, it seems.
Yeah, this Lina spam against the Monkey is just making life so difficult for him. I mean, this lane is just going to get harder and harder and harder for Mikoto. I mean, this is also the other reason, right? We didn't really talk about it, the lane matchup. That's why they... I mean, you mentioned a little bit about the short-range heroes. Right. This lane is just so difficult for Monkey King. Monkey King is a lane-dominating hero. You pick the hero to win the lane. But if you're not winning the lane, you're not gonna like where the game is heading for you.
This new Hawk is just so funny, honestly.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, I feel like right now we can't really say Beastmaster gives you the vision advantage anymore because it doesn't work that way. It's more about kill threat in the lane.
Not sure. I'd still say he has above average vision, thanks to, of course, the flying vision of Hawk, and you can still micro the cores. But yes, generally, Q is going to be able to live through that bit of harass. And Fly also finds himself, I think he had a salve active. Does get canceled. Still healed up quite a bit, though, by those Purifying Flames, now up to level 2.
Yep, create meanwhile stacking and controlling the runes. So, nicely done here. This is when you should stack, when the lane is pushed towards your offlaner's tower. The offlaner is free to farm. And that's the best timing to leave the lane.
It's true. I always find myself getting zero experience.
The banana peel trying to steal the rune.
No, he's too slow. Abed's going to be able to get one at least there. It's always a fine balance, though, you know, because if in certain lanes, especially in lower skill matchups, when you just block the camp and they never unblock the camp and the equilibrium is just always pushing, it's easy to just never get any XP as a position 4, though. You know, that's the difficulty, I think, in still being able to find something to do around the map. Obviously, these guys have no problem
by
with
the way,
it,
the Phoenix is done with his lane. He's queen gating.
He's going top. This could be a kill, though. Fire Spirits are out. Out of mana is Fly. Does have himself at least a big wand and the Lotus. Pops both here. Also with the Infused Raindrops bolstering him. He still drops. Too many heroes here. Too much damage. It did take him quite a bit of time.
Yeah, I mean, they only got the Warlock, so I think not what they wanted. But as a Phoenix, any experience you get at this point, you know, any kill, you're happy. As you're such a level-dependent hero.
It's true.
And he's gonna split around. They're still gonna go for RTZ here, but he doesn't have dive in night. Needs another 8 seconds.
Big wand as well for Artor. He's gonna be A-okay.
Oh, look at Creed. He's bullying the Elk. He knows the Elk is alone. Right, nice play there by Creed. And he has a ward. He has a ward in the jungle right now.
Yep.
And he's gonna TP top.
Okay. See if the Phoenix sees him coming. Level 2 wave of terror here, so lots of physical damage to be done, especially because Artur has that full orb of corrosion. They're going to try and make a play for him now. Hawk is out. There's going to be the Icarus dive. Stompy as well, assisting on that Centaur, preventing a Phantom Strike away. Artur will go down.
Yeah, the Oracle just having too much burst, you know, at this point in the lane. Level 2 Purifying Flames just out damaging them and trying to go for the Lotus battle here. Crit using the stun. Getting the Lotus, so he'll be happy here.
2v1, he's still beating them back.
They have no mana.
Strongest supports of the meta. There's also an upheaval here. Careful. Q, he might be in for some trouble. Upheaval. Fly unleashes the most powerful spell.
Level 1.
Look, he's still dead though.
Oh, get him Fairy Fire.
Yeah, he was dead anyway, I think. There's no way you run from upheaval. Not even level 1 Winter.
Here comes the Bounty Rune. The Bounty Rune gank. Richie, the Bounty Rune gang's coming.
Oh, here it comes. They're going to go on to Fly, who does not have upheaval to defend himself, but he does have Abed in the vicinity.
Oh no, the Bounty Rune's dead.
Oh no, he's going to go down. Died as a tree at the very least. Still giving much more than a bounty here to all of Shopify Rebellion. This game's already a little clowny here with the Hawk just constantly diving on in. Q is going to respawn, does give the Fate Edict to jabs through a very difficult period here. The heals are pretty good here. Shopify eventually will get this kill. 4 dead as they also find the Phoenix.
Light solo killed the Elk bot.
I guess it just must have been with the boat, huh? Indeed.
Oh boy, this game is getting ugly for Talon right now. It all started with the 0 Bounty Runes.
Yeah. This one's, I think, going to get out of control. Oh, Fly and Q just awkwardly saying hello to each other. A couple slaps exchanged. They call it on reinforcements to try and defend this top. I don't see this happening very easily, especially because Shopify have 4 heroes here. So it's going to be a 4 versus 2 as they do look to collapse here. Fly, nothing to interrupt them from channeling upheaval. Jab still slowed by it, by the way, as Fly is just letting loose. RTZ now taking down the Hawk, makes the jump onto Jabs, who is not going to be able to live even with the helm and the diadem. He is going to die to dumb.
Haha. Not looking good for our Sea Brethren right now, Talon.
Nope.
They're gonna have to try to figure out a way to get level 6 from the Phoenix and try to make a play around the egg, and Saberlight is going for another solo player.
Yeah, well, he's got level 5, but I don't think he's going to get level 6 here any time soon. Level 3 Fire Spirit. Saberlight eventually gets the attacks out. There's still Shopify Rebellion heroes here. There is, however, a Roshan courier ganking from the mid lane. Uh-oh, here it comes, the Roshan courier. They know it's not a real courier, though, as, of course, the stun comes out from Crit in time. 23 still will be able to find himself a kill here on the table of lights as it goes to Makoto with the Boundless Strike. At least finally something for the mid lane Monkey King. But they still do have to lose their Phoenix at the end of the day.
The Monkey King needs whatever kill he can get. You know, he had a very, very tough lane against Alina. Arteezy top lane going on Jax with the rock.
Wow, yeah, they dropped the goal on him. And most importantly, of course, the upheaval. As
Get
Fly
out of my lane, Jabs!
Makoto should get Fly here in return. And he does. Might be able to farm up
the
golem. Golem
Kill
as
the
well.
golem!
You can see how fast this thing moves now, by the way. It's unslowable, I believe. Again, it doesn't say it anywhere, but you just can't slow it.
Yeah, it feels really bad to lose the rock, yeah. But every time Warlock gets level 6, you want to use your rock right away so that you can actually farm with it. Ideally use it and you get a kill or you get a tower. But overall, as a Warlock, I don't really like waiting around without pressing my R button, you know? Every time I get it.
You hit level 6 and immediately start farming the creep wave and say, now it's my turn. Makoto, looking to gank. Always gotta try and prepare, for the Blink Strike away, or the Phantom Strike away. It's not a Riki.
I'm serious, you know, you should just drop it whenever you can, you know? Like, I feel like that's why the hero gets a lot of gold and net worth right now.
You think it's because of chaotic op? You think supports are dropping the 160-second cooldown?
They're gonna find an excuse to drop. They're gonna find an excuse to drop it. I'm not telling you.
Damage over time.
Bot lane.
People, okay, Winter. 23 Savage. We'll see if he buys that load, because I don't think he does. He's gonna get receiving some support now from the Talon supports, but they are not up to level 6. Crit is gonna bait in the Icarus dive into the Sunray as well, but he's got plenty of healing here, and he is going to die. All right, Q, who already has used that false promise here for 23 Savage, is going to live through this one as Makoto once again ganking, but they're going to need to cancel Fly's upheaval here. They're just going to start beating into him now. Fly and trying to make a run for it. Might be able to make it out here. Don't think so now that 23 has dispelled himself with the Chemical Rage and will be able to collect a kill. Okay, just a little bit of a clown fiesta here, honestly. This is a little bit of a goofy game.
Yeah, I bet meanwhile keeping things serious, getting the tower, you know. My teammates are clowning around. It's okay, I'm here to do the real thing, get objectives for my team, and he's gonna TP bot. They're gonna catch the ult, swap him back. Stun.
He was here, but doesn't really have much in the way for a save. It's good enough actually for now, as Q's gonna have to sacrifice himself. I want to fight, but he doesn't have Chemical Rage anymore, Winter. Xmark will find him. Maybe thought Saber was gonna go for a quick little torrent play. Still dodges the torrents, but could not dodge that attack out from that maxed out Tidebringer.
Yeah. I mean, this is not good news for the Elk right now. He's
Tree gank on the mid lane. Here it comes. Oh my goodness. Who could it be a Monkey King perhaps? I think it is. Makoto throws out the Boundless Strike. Fly simply walks away from the Supernova. And unfortunately, there is no counterplay. Farm the mid wave.
We need to keep a timer, you know. So he just got his rock. So I see immediately smoking. He needs to use the rock. I have to use the rock. It cannot be ready. It needs to be on cooldown ASAP.
Winter is addicted to dropping rocks. He goes to quarries and just starts picking up as many rocks as he can before they infallibly fall.
And look at Fly. He wants to drop the rock. Look at him.
I mean, he wants to fight. Makoto wants to fight as well. Hasted up is Ollie, who is going to hit this stun right now onto Abed. The swap out is going to come out in time, though, from Crit. So,
Jabs is
Talon unable to find much. Jabs does die, but dies to the Ancients, I believe, which is not too bad.
I mean, still, a death is a death.
I don't think I've ever seen an enemy offlaner farm these Ancients this early, by the way.
Yeah, she should have used the rock.
Oh, that's
Take the creeps.
That's true, and he would have gotten, you're right. I mean, now it's been a whole minute since Fly has had the rock.
Look where he's going. He's looking for places to drop the rock again.
Winter's trying to... Winter's getting the urge to go into demo mode and just drop the rock just so he can...
You know what's the best part of it? The sound, you know?
Yeah. Especially because when you can cancel it.
You start the animation.
You just annoy all your enemies if you're in
TP scroll gank. See Saberlight.
Oh no, here it comes.
It's like that's definitely not my TP scroll.
Is my TP scroll moving? Is that a thing? Did they had that in the last game? Ollie dies. As it's 15 kills now for Shopify Brilliant, up 4 to 5k. This Alchemist has the Relic online, so you know his farm eventually is going to start taking off. But Artur, he's already turned on the crappiest songs you've ever heard. He's out of that era now. I should correct myself. He listens to regular rap for the most part. At least if he would stream again. For now, though, Fly is going to be going on. Does drop the rock. It finds two. The combo's pretty good, but Makoto will be saved at the very least by the false promise. Plenty of healing now for him with a supernova on top. A good fight here for Talon as Makoto is actually going to drop. Plenty of damage out from Abed here to ensure that
the big kill.
That false promise. Saberlight, I think, is going to be a bit too speedy, though, and has a full Crimson Guard here. They've got good magic damage, but they don't have good catch, so he will simply walk away.
Yeah, didn't really notice the Crimson until that fight. Okay, so he's really tanky right now against all the physical damage from the Beast, from the Monkey King, the Elk as well. And he's going for a Blade Mail next, you know, so full armor build from the Conquer. And I assume after that you're gonna go for the Water Park.
Yep.
Shard and Egg.
Water Park.
I mean, that's like I feel like that's the standard build at the moment, you know. I don't really see people going other items anymore.
I need to see what attacker is building, but I believe you. I'd believe it. It just seems like the build right now. These
he's playing a different game, you know.
That's right. He's playing Dota 3. He's playing some C-based RTS game instead of this one.
Yeah, the C
Eternity 2.
The matchmaking, you know, it's a different game.
That's right.
The water park Conquer does not work there. You have to carry the game on your own. You need Daedalus.
It's not water park Conquer there. It's zookeeper Conquer, you know, to deal with all the animals here. I have to be fair, the matchmaking fix has been phenomenal even in this region, so it's been good to play Dota lately.
Yeah, we can't complain, you know, recently.
It's been good.
The support players have a new lease of life right now, that the cores are all being nice to them.
That's right. Yes, if you ping me too much because I missed the pull or I steal your last hit, congratulations, you can no longer ping for 2 years. You want to ping my abilities? I don't think so. Uh-oh, the evergreen tree is coming.
Talon is here for the jungle.
Don't ping. Crit, though. He's too smart. Crit is going to be swapped. Okay. 23 ends up stunning himself here for a microsecond. Doesn't really make that big of a difference. Oh my god, these ancients 23 with the fatal bonds nearly going down. Sunrise to try and back them up here. They've already used the false promise, though. Makoto needs to get out of here. A nice supernova stun will catch 3 of them, but still stuck in the upheaval until the max channel is 23 Savage. He is just not getting out of here, Winter. He is going to drop Arteezy jumps in for the kill.
Yeah, Crimson's doing so much in the fight, you know. It allowed the Warlock to basically channel upheaval inside the ring.
Infinitely. Yeah, I mean, because he's he took a lot of damage, but eventually
Crimson plus the Ghost Ship buff, I guess. Was it the Ghost Ship buff as well? I mean, he's popping the Crimson soon. Now the Ghost Ship comes in, so he basically doesn't take damage.
I don't think he did take damage, actually. I think you're right. Oh, Makoto sure does. Crit finds a swap onto him, and the kill is as easy as they come. It's just so much range here against the Venge, who's got the vision, against, of course, the Kunkka, right, who's going to be comboing into you. It's so hard to escape here, basically. If Shopify have the heroes in position and you don't, you're simply dead. It's hard to play these Oracle games, right, where they have the redundant catch. X-Mark especially, right? Undispellable. What can you do against that? Venge will swap. You can dispel the buff it gives you, but you can't undo the positioning, right? Oracle's just not good against these kinds of displacements, honestly.
Yeah, and people talk about how strong displacement spells are during the Tiny era.
Right.
And now we have the Venge
and the Magnus era, of course.
Yeah, Horn Toss. Wait, Arteezy?
Trapped, by the way, right before TI.
Arteezy wants to fight.
He does.
He doesn't have a lot of items. He has only a Battle Fury and a hammer. Mithril hammer. What does our friend 23 Savage have? He has a Blink right now with a Radiant. Not particularly strong yet, but he wants to fight. Long TP. Where is he TPing? Where did he TP?
He was going to the outpost. He was TPing to the outpost on accident. I think he meant to TP tier 2 or something like that. You know what I'm seeing? Oh, hold on. Wait, I think Talon, they're trying to make moves here. Well, there goes the tree. There's a DD rune though on Abed, and they have plenty of heroes with the golem as well. They might just initiate on this, to be honest, and why not? Upheaval not canceled. Good luck, 23 Savage, getting out of this one. Makoto as well. Oh no, Fly, he baited out the Wukong's command over basically nothing. Just Upheaval. A 4-staff away from Saberlight, gets him to safety. A beautiful LSA. It caught the Phoenix before he could get off the Supernova, but still, Talon want to continue trying to take this fight. The Golem is going to be killed off. They get the kill onto Fly before another Upheaval can come through at the very least. RTZ is going to be in trouble, rooted down and finished off. He goes down. What?
Okay, he cutting blades out. Yeah, they took the fight without the bench. It was a 4v5. They felt like they were strong. Point. Now they know.
This fight starts off, and I thought it was going to go great. I mean, they basically waste the Wukongs.
Yeah, and the Alchemist self-stun, and they drop a Ghost Shield on top, but the Alch is so tanky, you know, and with an Oracle behind him with the Fate's Edict. I mean, he didn't even need to use the False Promise on the Alch, so the Alch was fine there. I mean, that's why I felt like RTZ needs to just keep farming, you know, just keep doing what he's been doing before. Like, PA is a lot slower compared to Gyro and Sven, you know. You can come to this fight if you're Gyro and Sven, but not a PA. And you need your Battle Fury, Despo, Agalims, and BKB. Those are the 4 items.
Oh, like, oh no, oh no. Winter, a mistake has been made. Talon Esports, Roche is under 200 HP. I don't think, okay, they're not going to get here in time to really make anything happen of it. Oh goodness, didn't this happen in the Blacklist Talon matchup, remember? Where Roche left on like 2 HP or something like this?
Yeah, Roche had a different itinerary.
Yes, that's right. He went top and then went bottom again, and then Talon got a little... they got dodged basically by Roshan.
Not today, says Roche. Not today. I am not gonna die here. I'm going to go to my summer home.
I just think it's so funny how he just starts leaving. The sun comes out and he's just moving. Even if you're in the middle of killing him, he doesn't care. It just seems like there should be some aggro period or something, but nope, my man is just going through that twin gate. Oh, it's so funny. All right, Fly's got his upheaval shard after that tormentor.
Yeah, Imba shard. That's what I would always just buy it, you know, if I don't get it. I don't care. I'm not gonna wait for the next tormentor.
Got these imps that are coming through. Really changed the hero fundamentally. More things.
Yeah, you just do
so
much damage. It's so literally so much damage. You can't fight, you know, with the Fatal Bonds and Upheaval.
No, you cannot, especially if you don't have BKBs or plenty of dispels. I think right now they're still only rocking one dispel.
Talon. Can they find the pesky Warlock?
This is a good move though. We'll see what they can get. Radiance is not toggled off, but it didn't catch the creep wave as 23 does stun himself. Lots of pings going through. Shopify Rebellion, with so many heroes missing off the map, taking a very defensive posture here, are unlikely to be caught though. Egg Scepter finish for Lina. She now has that Flame Cloak. Lots more magic resist and that Spell Lamp as well. Alongside the Crimson Guard, they will have damage issues against a lot of these heroes, Winter.
Yep. Lina is basically the Phoenix right now. The Dark Phoenix. He's gonna have to do a lot in the fights. I think once he uses his Flame Cloak, you need to go behind and look for the Oracle. I think Oracle will be the first hero you have to target. Yeah.
Shopify are actually gonna not take this Wisdom Rare. Yeah, okay, now they see it and they'll go for it. I think before they thought it was bait or something. They still think it's bait. Okay, they'll give it to our tour. Okay. Takes down the Tormentor. Shard goes towards crit. As Talon, they're going to try and take down this tier 1 tower, but it did receive that Crimson buff, so it's annoyingly tanky here, because all the creeps will be swept away from it. 23, I think this is maybe the 23rd time he's stunned himself. I think that's what the 23 stuns for in this is name, if I'm not mistaken. Self-stun.
Good catch, Richie. You're so funny.
I got you, man.
I think you have a future in stand-up.
You think?
Yeah. I'll be the first audience to buy your show.
Thanks, bud.
I'll be in the front row seat.
Audience of one, unfortunately.
No, I'm sure I'm gonna bring my wife along, so don't worry. It won't be me alone.
That's true. That's very true. Well, we'll see how that goes. But for now, for Talon, making pretty good use of this first Aegis. They're still down 7k, which is problematic to say the least. For them, Deso's completed. BKB is about to be completed. A Blink Dagger soon for Abed. And Saberlight, who has this Diffusal Blade? Okay, it's the Monkey, right? Okay, that makes a little bit of sense. 23 stunned himself again. I mean, that was a farming stun, obviously. We all saw it. Ali, nice TP away. Will not be caught by that Torrent. For Talon, though, I mean, I'd say it's still they're playing a pretty good game, but I'm wondering what moves they really have to make. Considering how accelerated this PA's game has been, already up to level 18, has the Deso, Wukong's command is out, Saberlight is taking almost no damage, and with little slows, a little chance for a kill as soon as he's out of that mana because of the Diffusal Blade build.
Oh, Arteezy, he's rolled.
Arteezy, he does have BKB about to be delivered here. Now it's delivered, so he can turn and fight here. It seems like they're going to have to leave Crit behind, at least for now. He will go down as the Hawks continue to bombard him. Jabs has even more Hawks as they're going to be set onto the creep wave. DD Rune active for Abed. I think Shopify are going to turn this here pretty soon. We'll see when they decide to do so, as the Rock is ready to be dropped here. There is no more Crimson Guard fly. Will now let loose. He is going to die before much upheaval or even Fatal Bonds are cast, though. Rock goes down as quickly as he does. So Talon finding a big team fight win here. Surprisingly, I thought there were plenty of resources here for Shopify to use, and they decide now is not the moment, especially with this Aegis being reclaimed.
Yeah, surprised they just didn't back away. After the swap there, they were still like posturing around, trying to find another moment to reinitiate. Felt like they just needed to wait for the Aegis to time out, and just chill for a bit. Even though PA just got his BKB during the fight, like you mentioned, but I still think that he needs to keep farming his axe, get to that dream 4-item timing. Battle Fury, BKB, Deso, and axe.
Indeed. And he's on his way there, right? RTZ living there, so he's not too upset by that sequence of events. Really, until you see the shard on PA, I don't think this hero is like super eager, super excited, and wanting to join fights. Right? It's whenever they buy a shard, usually they have to, it is when they are going to get active and start really doing those late game PA things, like blowing up your team, refreshing their spells because they have ags, and killing just everyone else, honestly.
It's just so much damage. Fan of Knives, if you kill somebody, refresh, blink, Fan of Knives again.
Yeah,
just too much damage.
Yeah.
I think the break is fairly useful in some games. This game,
this game's pretty good. There's Monkey.
I mean, I guess. I mean, it's not like in a game where you have like some Bristleback, Viper, Huskar kind of hero. I mean,
what do you mean? He's breaking corrosive weaponry.
Okay, yeah, sure. All right. Okay, that's really good. I'm not convinced with the Monkey King one.
You're not convinced on Jingu? Are you serious?
I think most of the players, when they're getting the Fan of Knives against Monkey, it's more for the damage.
Yes, I mean, yes, primarily, but I think because your aim is to blow him up in the time it takes him to get 4 hits anyway, right? But that's how Monkey tends to win these trades. If he gets off his Wukongs, he's got that bonus armor, and then he just kind of life steals off of you, right? So by removing one of those assets...
But I am PA, Richard. The Monkey does not strike me. I am blood. You think he can get 4 charges? I mean, 4 stacks of...
Yeah, you know what? That's a fair point. He did go for the Blur Evasion talent, actually, instead of opting for the Phantom Strike cast range. Seems like a pretty decent game for it, to be honest. I mean, 23, the Alk can definitely buy an MKB. It's not that crazy of an item for him, as can Monkey. But considering how their games have gone, I'm surprised he didn't want to take advantage. I guess he just doesn't want to fight now.
I mean, the range is just very nice for the hero.
And I think you can cast Phantom Strike on the Supernova, right? As well.
A fight. You get that rocks getting dropped, Richie.
Well, we'll see.
Oh no, 23.
Try to get pulled on back. There's that Blade Mal out. Clean disengage. Makoto looking for an entry.
Oh,
right into this
Nice
fight.
stun.
The stun onto 2. The boat run buff with the supernova on top. Can they get any kills here? Makoto's already thrown the stun. Rock is dropped to stop them from going through the defender's gate. Look at all the damage. They're pulled in through the gate. That's a one-way ticket to your death here, Talon, as Fly beating it up with the roar onto Artur, as they do manage to just barely get off a couple of fights here. And the spells, look at Artur. He's down to no HP. Oh, he's dead off. The Baldo strike got him. Makoto, he's going to be able to jump through the gate. What in the world? I can't believe that, Winter.
And that was a horrible initiation from Shopify there. I mean, it looked okay when they started to, but they pulled the elk back into the tormentor area, and then they were stuck. They were stuck in that choke point. You know, so everybody got hit by the Phoenix damage from the egg, the stun ray, the Wukong's command, and it became a really awkward fight.
The heals are just too much there from the Sunray and from the Oracle. Shopify thought that they were taking a good fight. Unfortunately, you know, this defender pathway area, the difficult part about it is that even if you're defending this choke point, you're still in a choke point, you know? It's not like you have this wide open area because of these awkward trees right here. So it's not like they were able to really, you know, get on top of that vision of the healers.
You know what, Rishi? I think Talon found the solution. Don't give Arthur Sven or Gyro. He can't play PA. Maybe that's the formula. His PA is not as good yet.
Well, I mean, I'd say this PA isn't really ready yet. Doesn't have the Ags, doesn't have the Shard.
Yeah, he's like, I feel like he's coming to the fights where he's not exactly sure what is his timing. You know, he's coming to the fight if he's a Sven or Gyro. I think those fights are okay. You know, those 3 item timings. But as a PA, it's very similar to, you know, when morphing was so broken, you really needed to just get to the Axe timing to fight. I mean, I feel like PA is the same right now. You really need the Axe to fight. And before that, you're just like a farm simulator. You go to the camps, you come to some fights just to clean up, you know. You don't join the fights that might not end up well for your team, you know. You have to play a bit more selfish.
Man, I had completely forgotten about that Morphling meta we just had. That was the thing in Bali, though. We'll see how this fight goes. The Shopify are closing down now, bearing down, I should say, onto Talon. And the Tormentor does let them know that there's some enemies here. Wards are up as well for Talon as they are basically cornering themselves. Letting the Alchemist slowly but surely get through this Roche. Torrent is going to now give Shopify the intel that it is going on, surrounding the area here, leaving little avenues of escape here for Talon should the fight go bad. Saberlight daring, stepping closer and closer, finding and looking for the right initiation as he did actually lift Q, but he was covered by the smoke of deceit. He might not have known. Roche is going down here. Saberlight is going to poke. He's only got his Crimson and the Blade Mail, but also has this Torrent Storm. We'll see when he wants to let loose. For now, his X-Mark will force him back as 23 prepares to stun himself again.
Axe is online, Richie. Ace in the career is coming to PA.
Okay, we'll see now. Oh my god, what a supernova. It's so aggressive. An Ortizi, he's still going to get in there and not only get the Aegis, but also the kill onto Roshan. The rock now dropped. Oh, the obliteration there as Makoto blasted off the face of the earth here by Abed. They're going to follow up on yet another kill as Jabs, he will drop shortly. It's only a matter of time before that false promise is going to let him down into the grave. They did at least snipe the Aegis off of Artur. Gets his Phantom Strike on back, jumps onto 23, 4 dead here for Talon. I can't believe it. What a fight for Shopify yet again. They had all the time in the world to prepare for that.
We are back, boys. You know, RTZ is back after that fight. I think maybe Talon should cast the Supernova earlier and just secure the Roshan there. I'm not entirely sure what they should have done there, but it felt like they were really confident that Shopify can't really contest. And they had a really good observer on the Twin Gate, so it gave them a lot of security.
Did you see that Laguna Blade, by the way? I know our observer had hovered over the death summary. Lina did 2 things to Monkey King in that fight to delete him. She LSA'd and she Laguna'd. Winter, I assume you weren't looking at the program feed. How much damage do you think that LSA did?
What 50%? What the spell M 35%? So LSA is like what, 600 damage?
Yeah, it did 600 damage.
Yeah,
that's like a Lion Finger level 2 as a second ability. That's on a 7-second cooldown. It's ridiculous. This build is insane.
Lina is fun to play again. I miss spellcasting Lina.
Yep. And this is going to give Artur his shard, isn't it? Yeah, he was the last one to buy
he's
it,
ready.
So
PA is online.
PA is online,
PA is
level
coming.
20.
PA is coming for you, Richie.
Oh,
He's
no,
coming
not
to
for
get
me.
all of us.
Please, Artur, I was joking when I said you listen to bad music on stream. I know it's a joke. Don't do it. Don't phantom
No,
strike me.
Arthur is coming for me. I'm the one who said Talon found the solution.
He's like, yeah, Winter, you boomer, don't think I know how to play PA. Look at me, I'm gonna kill Makoto, 100-0. X marked on back. There is a swap, but I'm not gonna look for it quite yet. I think Artur, yeah, he's ready to just jump in again.
I mean, this is so disgusting. He has the X mark and he can just commit and try to without fearing death. Try to go kill somebody with the blink strike
there he
dagger.
goes. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
Oh no, Ollie. Oh no. He's got
I'm
no
so sorry,
armor.
Arthur. I'm so sorry I doubted you, Arthur.
Winter Icarus diving away from Artur. Meanwhile, the Artur fans following him like a stifling dagger. There he goes again, Makoto. Oh, okay, he's not gonna die that quickly. Oh, 23
Oh, yeah,
is
goes
in. He's done
23.
himself this time. He hit onto 2. It's going to be pulled away from his base, though. Does not have a BKB here, by the way. So that upheaval, that's going to trap him for a while. We'll see if Artur wants to make another jump in. They've seen Makoto jump into the tree as well. He'll jump back down towards Storm. No, oh no.
Oh my, he's never coming down.
He forced it for himself. Oh, the blink dagger now. From 23 Savage, as it's Makoto who turns into a banana. That's not going to allow him to get away. The rock now onto 2 as they pull jabs into it. He's hit by the fatal bonds as well. Out comes another fan of knives. They're nearly got the kill onto Crypt, but it's not going to matter. It's still 3 dead at the end of the day. All 3 cores. Supernova not changing a thing there. Nice blink out by Q, but this game, I think it's not yours anymore if you're Talon. It's PA's.
It's the Babev show right now with the PA.
Oh, he's just TPing on X mark? There it is.
Yeah. Go back to get what is he getting?
Just HP and mana, it looks like. GG. Okay, they call it. Talon. They will go out from this tournament. Not the Dream League to remember for them, unfortunately, as they end up with only did they get heading wins even? They did. They won yesterday.